opportunity to unlock the potential in technology in Germany and human capital in Kenya, where we have a big youth bulge, educated, innovative, hardworking young people who, working in collaboration with Germany, we can combine the innovation, creativity, energy, talent, knowledge of our young people with German investment, technology, and resources, and provide for a win-win outcome. I'm very excited that we have today signed off this agreement that will give an opportunity for Kenyan young people and Kenyan people to work in Germany. And with it, as you have said, Chancellor, provides also an opportunity for those who will have finished their dual duty or who don't have to be in Germany, for them to find their way back at home. I want to assure the people of this country, of this great country, that Kenya is a very beautiful country, and therefore no Kenyan will have any problem coming back home, because indeed we have a great country. So all we will be looking at is how we can share the resources that we have with you, and how it can be mutually beneficial for both the German economy and the Kenyan economy, and the German people and the Kenyan people. Your Excellency, let me also say that it was my pleasure when I came here to join the compact with Africa that now provides for us an opportunity for investment, for trade, and for business between our two countries in the context of elevating our cooperation to real opportunities, projects, and programs that we have agreed today to set up a mechanism for a bilateral strategic framework that will give us an opportunity to unlock the potential that exists between our trade, investment, and business sectors. Let me also say that in that context, we will be having the Business Summit in Nairobi in December that will bring our business communities together to look into the opportunities that exist, eliminate the barriers that impede, and create better bridges for German companies and Kenyan entrepreneurs to be able to partner and expand our trade, our investment, and our business opportunities. Let me also commend Germany for their belief in Kenya and their belief in our continent. You supported the participation of Africa in the G20. I have just briefed Chancellor Scholz that we are undertaking a comprehensive reform of the institution of the Africa Union, so that we can make it much more fit for purpose, and we can align it with the requirements and the dictates of this century, so that the Africa Union can represent Africa much more effectively, can provide a mechanism for the world to help us support and intervene in situations of instability in our continent, but also provide a framework for the huge opportunities that exist in Africa, from renewable energy to natural mineral resources, to our huge human capital resources, and to the 1.4 billion African market, for us to be able to do business together. I have briefed my good brother, Chancellor Scholz, that Africa is ready, Kenya is available for us to work together to forge a better world. Our participation in this year's Citizen Festival is a testimony that Kenya and Germany are great friends. Germany became the first country to recognize Kenya's independence. Today, again, Germany has invited Kenya as the first non-European country to participate in your Citizens Festival. It speaks volumes of the firm foundation between our two countries and the friendly relations between the people of Kenya and the people of Germany. Let me underscore that as Kenya, there couldn't have been a better destination for German investment and German business and German trade than Kenya. And I will give you only 3 reasons why. We have some of the best human capital resource anywhere in the world. And German companies numbering about 120 in Kenya will speak for us. Number 2, we have established a business framework, an investment framework, a trade framework with our special economic zones, export processing zones, to make sure that we create the necessary environment to encourage business, investment, and trade. And also, as you all know, 93% of our grid is renewable energy. If you're looking for a destination to decarbonize some of your industrialization, the destination is Kenya. We intend to make our grid 100% green by 2030. And we will be partnering with Germany as you establish the hydrogen facility and office in Nairobi for us to use German technology, German expertise to unlock our renewable energy resources that would help us produce fertilizer and other green products, including iron and steel. And I want to invite Germany to join the Africa Green Industrialization Initiative that brings together now 11 countries in Africa for us to combine the available resources, opportunities in Europe with the resources available in Africa. So I want to appreciate this moment and look forward to the Citizens Festival later. Thank you very much.
Ich habe eine Frage, die sich an beide richtet, sowohl dem Bundeskanzler als auch dem Präsidenten. Die US-Regierung hat vorgeschlagen, dass der UN-Sicherheitsrat um 2 ständige Mitglieder aus Afrika erweitert werden sollte. Herr Bundeskanzler hätte ganz gerne gewusst, ob Sie auch dafür sind und ob Sie beide, auch der Präsident, Vorschläge haben, welche afrikanischen Länder das sein sollten. Und wird das auch Thema auf dem Zukunftsgipfel in New York sein, diese Debatte? Und Herr Bundeskanzler, aus gegebenem Anlass, 2 Schiffe der Kriegsmarine der Bundesmarine sind durch die Straße von Taiwan gefahren. Befürchten Sie jetzt verschlechterte Beziehungen mit China? Gehen Sie auf Peking zu, um diesen Schritt zu erklären oder nicht? Danke.
Schönen Dank für die vielen Fragen. Ich will gerne sagen, dass es uns ein großes Anliegen ist, dafür zu sorgen, dass die afrikanischen Staaten dem Sicherheitsrat eine größere Rolle spielen. Das entspricht ja der Politik, die wir in Bezug auf die G20 schon verfolgt haben. Und der Compact for the Future, an dem wir arbeiten, zusammen mit Namibia als Co-Chair im Zusammenhang mit den Vereinten Nationen, wird auch die Forderung aufnehmen, dass eine stärkere Repräsentanz erforderlich ist und wir eine Reform der Sicherheitsratsarchitektur brauchen. Wir selber haben auch Vorstellungen dazu, aber was uns betrifft und andere Länder, mit denen wir dort eng verbündet sind in aller Welt, aber es betrifft eben auch Afrika und da sind wir sehr entschieden und das ist eine Politik, die wir seit langem verfolgen und die uns jetzt auch weiter wichtig bleibt, gerade im Hinblick auf die von Ihnen erwähnte Zusammenkunft und die dortigen Beschlüsse, die bevorstehen. Ansonsten gibt es zu der Passage von Schiffen nicht viel zu sagen. Das ist eine internationale Wasserstraße.
It has always been the position of Africa that the UN Security Council be democratized. An organization that speaks for democracy, that speaks for representation, cannot continue to be in its current form, where a continent of 1.4 billion people has no voice and cannot be seen. It has been our position as Africa that the representation of Africa in the UN Security Council is an overdue attempt. It was a conversation that I had with President Biden when I had a state visit to the United States, and I am immensely grateful that the US has now proposed 2 Security Council seats for Africa. I know you've asked me which countries will be sitting. It's going to be a decision for us. When the 2 seats become available, we will have a conversation as a continent as to how we want to be represented. I want to thank Chancellor Scholz for his support for representation of Africa in the most important global institution, the United Nations Security Council. It is untenable to continue the United Nations Security Council in its current form, and therefore it's a welcome development, and I want to ask the rest of the United Nations Security Council members to support the proposition that has been made.